So we're in a diverse world for something a bit different this time. It's going to be a no zooming in on the map challenge. I'll be able to zoom in on the actual street view picture, but not on the map itself when I'm trying to guess. So the challenge for this is that even if I can identify the country properly, I have to actually find that country on the map as well. And they don't have the borders, or the borders aren't visible unless you zoom in more, so this is going to be kind of tough. So I'm not going to do a time limit. I'm going to allow panning and zooming, but no moving. So let's start this. Let's see how this goes. So this looks like the US actually. There's a Walmart truck there. And I'm going to say this is probably maybe like Missouri or something. It's pretty flat, but not completely flat, but the hills aren't very tall. I'm going to say, yeah, it's kind of hard to do this, but I'm going to say it's probably like maybe that southern part of Illinois or Missouri or something near the Mississippi River. I'm just going to put it down. Well, actually, I can click on either side. If I click on this side, then it's easier to see because it's not obstructed by my name tag there. Let's go with about there. Actually, that's too far north. This is tough. Okay, let's go there. Oh wow, that was actually close. So okay, so it was Missouri. I thought it was going to be near the river, but it wasn't really. It was actually kind of more in the middle of Missouri. I actually guessed Illinois. I was aiming for around St. Louis, but yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I don't think it's going to continue like that, though. Maybe for this run, this is Japan, I think. Yeah, we're driving on the left, based on this sign here, and that's pretty much it, but it looks Japanese for sure. So, and then this sign too is on the left. Let's just put it down somewhere. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. I mean, I can probably get it. I don't know if I'll even get it on land though, but I can actually maybe look at this a bit more. I want to know, like, how far north would this be? I can't really tell. I'm not good with that. So, because that I can actually kind of control with my guess, because it is kind of a long country. And okay, that was actually decent. It was near Tokyo, kind of southwest Tokyo, between Tokyo and Nagoya. Yeah, I guessed a bit too far north. So I could have improved that a bit, but I'm not good at identifying like the parts of Japan, like how far north we are. So I think this is Latin America based on the road markings, and well, it's definitely Latin America. So we got some big mountains off to the west, so I'm thinking this is going to be Argentina, maybe up in the northern part closer to like Bolivia and stuff. Let's go there. Okay, it's actually a bit farther south than I thought. I actually guessed pretty much exactly where I wanted to guess, just in that region, but yeah, it was near Santiago actually, just on the other side of the border and the Andes. Yeah, okay, let's move on. So this is actually going a bit better than I thought it would so far. I think this might be like Albania or one of those places over in the Balkans. So I don't think I see that sky thing, so I don't think it's Albania. Yeah, we got some type of like bay going on here to the south of us, southwest of us. Is that a flag? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna go with like Croatia maybe. I don't think this is Croatian though. I mean, it's going to be very hard to like properly guess there anyway, because those countries are so small. But let's just go there. Let's see. Holy shit! Oh wait, it was Montenegro, but they didn't have that sky thing. That's an amazing guess. I was actually aiming for more like this part, like Split, this area, Croatia, that sticks down along the coast, or Dubrovnik. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I was kind of aiming for that part of Croatia, but I actually got the country right, pretty much just by chance, kind of, because I didn't know it was Montenegro, and I assumed it wouldn't be Montenegro or Albania because they didn't have that sky thing. And this is probably going to be where my score, my good score ends. I'm not even sure what side of the road we're driving on here. I'm thinking this could be Indonesia or something. I can't even really see these things. It could be Thailand too. I'm just trying to rule out the possibility that it could be Africa. Okay. Well, we don't have, it's not Nigeria based on the landscape, so it can't, the only places in Africa could maybe be, would be Kenya or Uganda, and the car is neither of those. This looks like the back, I think this looks like the back of the car, doesn't it? Actually, I can't really tell. I'm not really going to go based on that. There's no other vehicles. There's no signs even. Like with the Japan round, at least I could tell what side of the road we're driving on based on the signs, even if I didn't know it was Japan. But yeah, this one's going to be tough. So my score is, I could possibly get over 20,000 here if it's a very lucky guess. I'm settled on Southeast Asia. I can't really see these things though. Like I can't see the writing. I feel like that's not in Latin characters though. I'm gonna go Thailand on this one. I don't even know if I guessed in Thailand. I guess it could be Cambodia or Laos or something too. Oh shit, it was Sri Lanka. Okay, that does make sense, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Let's look at that again. Was there something obvious that I should have figured out? Well, there was the guy. I mean, his skin did look kind of dark, but I mean, I couldn't really tell where he was from. Okay, so yeah, if I was here, I would have been able to figure that out based on the script, but unfortunately, I couldn't see it clearly. So, yeah, let's see. How long has this been? 7 minutes. That's not very long. So, let's. Wait, what was my score? 18,000. I'm actually pretty happy with that score because it was, other than that last round, it was pretty good. And I guess I got all the countries right up until the last round, even though 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, even though this one was kind of just luck based, the Montenegro one. Let's do this again. Okay, I think this is probably Israel. Oh no, it's UAE maybe. Yes. Oh no, could it be Jordan? I'm thinking Jordan, because I thought it was Israel at first, so I better just go with Jordan. I'm not really sure what their plates look like. I know these aren't Tunisian plates. Actually, these buildings, though, make me think more UAE. What's this bank? Samba. I don't know what that is. Al Baz. Okay, the Al thing, I don't know. I assume Jordan probably has that too, but I associate that more with being like the air. I guess Jordan is an Arab country too, isn't it? I don't know, but I know a lot of places have that Al thing in the UAE and stuff. I'm actually gonna go UAE. It seems more likely now that I think about it, just based on the buildings and. Oh, Jumeirah Street. Okay, Jumeirah is the, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's the name of one of those Palm Island things in Dubai. So yeah, okay, I'm almost certain this is the UAE now. So let's go in here. Let's hope I can actually get that. Okay, I was a bit too far from the coast, but yeah, there's the Palm Jumeirah. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. So that was interesting. At first I was pretty sure it's Jordan, and then I gradually, well, my very first instinct was Israel, but then I saw the writing, or the lack of Hebrew, and then I gradually shifted my guess towards the UAE. Not a very good score though, honestly, because UAE only has Street View, I think just Dubai and some of these areas to the east, so it's probably like the worst I could have done while still getting the country right, really, because I wouldn't have guessed in this area. Unfortunately, though, yeah, not being able to see the map or the borders makes it pretty difficult to pinpoint that type of thing. Maybe I should have spent a bit more time on it, trying to click closer to the coast, but I didn't bother. This is interesting. I think I'm going to do badly here, let's just say that to begin with. I don't know if this is Southeast Asia or Latin America, but I'm leaning towards Southeast Asia. I think we're driving on the left based on that sign there. And that sign too. We're looking at the back of that sign. So it's between Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand right now. Unless, I think this is, now that I think about it, could this be Sri Lanka? Again, it's very flat though, which makes me think it's not Sri Lanka. We got some cows here. The road though doesn't really look like roads that I've seen in Thailand or Indonesia or Malaysia, so I think I'm actually going to go Sri Lanka on this one. Sri Lanka, if it is Sri Lanka, my score will almost, like, it's almost guaranteed to be a good score, but if it's not Sri Lanka, my score is guaranteed to be bad, so it's kind of a risk here. Let's see. And oh shit, it was Malaysia. Okay. What did I guess last time when it was Sri Lanka? I think I guessed Thailand. So far, not a good score, just a bit under 6,000. I'm thinking maybe the UK on this one or something. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But these rock walls kind of make me think of the UK or Ireland even. I'm actually going to go with Ireland on this one. And oh shit, it was the UK. Okay, it was near, not really near anything, but between Sheffield and like Derby, Nottingham, and then Birmingham's down there. Yeah, not a good score. Actually, if I just guessed the UK, it would have been a good score, but that's kind of annoying. I don't know why I did that. Because it didn't, now that I think about it, didn't really look like any of those attempts. I didn't upload them, but the attempts that I did in Ireland to get like the 3 minute per round, there weren't that many big trees like all on both sides of the road like that. That seemed to be more a UK thing. Anyway, let's move on. So it's definitely not Hamburg. It's not Germany. This thing sounds more Spanish. Oh, there's that Villa Verde. That's Spanish. What's that, green house or something like that? No, Villa's not house, is it? I can't remember. Casa is house. Whatever. Anyways, that's the Spanish name. But I feel like that's the type of Spanish name that like at least English-speaking countries will often use as a kind of a marketing tactic or something, trying to sound fancy. Se. Oh wait, vende. Don't they use that in French too? Se vende. I don't think that's. I think it's Spanish. Let's just go with Spain on this one. I'm not really sure where, so let's just plop it down. And it was in the northwestern, of course. Pretty much, maybe unless if it was near Gibraltar, that's pretty much the farthest away you could be from where I guessed, from the center. I guess pretty much in Madrid almost. Europe for sure. For some reason, I'm thinking like Denmark or something. I don't know bollards, as I've stated numerous times. So it is flat, but these look like man-made hills. Like maybe it's a landfill or something, where there's garbage or something under that. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Denmark on this one. Although the buildings don't really make me think Denmark. I guess they could be. It could be Netherlands too, but I'm not too sure. Let's just go with... Crap, I can't even see Denmark. It's like around there. I can't even move my mouse like that small of an amount to be able to get... There we go. Let's just go with that. And oh, it was actually Denmark. Okay, I'm happy with that. Whoa, I was even on the correct island. The island where... What's it called? I'm not going to be able to say that. This name here. But it's the island that Copenhagen was on. So I'm actually... What did I get the first time? I don't remember. I think this was actually better. What time am I? 14 minutes. Let's do another round. Let's try to be a bit quicker this time. Although 7 minutes per round in the first two. That's or per game. That's pretty decent time. I don't mind this video being like 21 minutes or so. Where could this be? Crap. Should have quit there while I had decent scores, because this is, although I did have bad scores in both games in one round, but the rest of the rounds are pretty good. I'm thinking Russia on this one, but I'm not really sure where or why I'm thinking Russia. Just kind of very vast, open. It looks like a cold climate. The road is in very poor condition, which I assume is partially because of the cold climate, because of the snow. There's no roof rack, so that kind of rules out Mongolia or Kyrgyzstan. I'm gonna go somewhere up here in Russia. What the fuck? Okay. Let's look at this again. I don't know why I thought it was a cold climate. Maybe just, I guess it was just the time in the like agricultural, whatever you call it, cycle, the growing cycle, when they're not really growing anything, when the fields are kind of empty, which made me kind of think it was a colder climate. Honestly, I don't think I would have even guessed Spain if I was closer to, unless if I got these, okay, with the signs, yeah, but here, I don't know. I guess the buildings, I don't know, I still think I would have guessed Eastern Europe, though, but maybe not Russia if I had seen those signs. That's annoying. Okay, this is probably Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, any of those. I think I'm gonna go, oh, here we go. Bajor stop. The dots on the O's. Sweden has those, don't they? I think Finland did too, but I can't remember. This sounds more Swedish to me, though. The B and the J together, BJO together, to start a word especially. That, like, I don't know, it seems Swedish to me. Let's go with Sweden. And, okay, West Sweden, but completely the wrong part. I know I'm not paying attention to my country streak there, here. It's supposed to be automatic, but it doesn't seem to be working, so I haven't even been looking at it. Crap, this could be the US, it could be maybe Canada, it could be anywhere in, or not anywhere in Latin America, but it could be like even maybe Brazil, it could be Argentina, it could be Chile. Let's look at the sun, actually. Of course, the sun has to be right in the east, like the most useless place possible. How am I supposed to get this? Could it be Europe even? Like parts of Europe? I don't know. I know I remember that this bollard, I don't know a lot about bollards, but from what I remember, this one is, or like the gray at least, is more than one country has that type. Power lines, I don't know, they look like North American power lines. If this was the US, where would this be, though? Because that's, I mean, I'm thinking it could be like the Central Valley of California, even. But like, I can't really even tell what the climate is. I don't know. The bollards, though. That's like the only crap. If I knew bollards, I think this would be a bit easier. But I mean, without the knowledge of the bollards, it's pretty much impossible, I would say, because the sun's not helping at all. So the mountains are off to the east, but they're kind of weird. There's just like certain peaks, but it's not like a big range really. And there's this other thing there. I think I'm gonna go with Argentina on this one, actually. I'm not gonna go with California. Let's go down here somewhere. It could be Uruguay too. Oh fuck, Australia. Okay. Let's look at that again. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. I wasn't even thinking Australia. I was thinking North or South America for sure. Wow. Okay. This is going to be a horrible round. Let's see if I can end it. Oh, there's 2 more rounds left. Let's see if I can do the last 2 rounds with a decent score. Well, at least I know that it's East... Oh, wait. I was going to say I know it's Eastern Europe, but actually I don't know if it is Eastern Europe. Is this Turk? No, it's not Turkish. I'm not really sure. Crap, there's a sign there, but it's just out of view, out of range where I can see it clearly. I'm gonna go like Czech Republic or Slovakia. I don't really know what language that is, but actually I can't even pinpoint or figure out those countries even anyway, so let's just put it down somewhere there and see how this goes. Holy shit, that was close. That was probably one of my better guesses. Slovakia, okay. I think I mentioned Slovakia as one of the countries that it could be. Wow, okay. I think that was even better than my UAE guess, or it might have been about the same. I can't remember. But 70 kilometers off. I've actually had some good guesses in this video, so I'm pretty happy with how it's gone, even if my score is going to be bad. I mean, this one, I mean, look at this round. I might not even make it to 10,000 in this game. So it seems like a very remote area. The sun's to the south. Oh shit, it's to the south. I was hoping the sun would be to the north. To the south, yeah, because I wanted it to be Argentina or something. Wait a minute, to the south. Yeah, so we're in the northern hemisphere. Ah, damn it. So I don't see a roof rack or anything. Do you think this could be... Why am I asking? It's not a live stream or anything. But I'm thinking this could be Iceland for some reason. You know, my score's crappy anyway. I feel like Iceland would be able to, like, maintain their roads a bit better, though. But this looks very volcanic to me, like the color of the rocks. It is definitely up north. If it's not, I feel like it could be Svalbard even. I haven't really even looked at Svalbard on Street View, and I've never gotten it in GeoGuessr. But I feel like that it could look like this maybe. It's not Faroe Islands because we don't have the roof rack, so I'm gonna go with Iceland on this one. Oh, it was Iceland. Okay. I probably shouldn't have guessed right in the middle because I don't think they even have roads going across. Oh no, they do, kind of. So it ended. The game ended like pretty decently there, but there's unfortunately two really bad guesses. So what was my score? Just under 14,000. So if I had figured this was Spain, my score would have been. It could have been decent actually. Well, it could have been like the other ones. Or if I figured that this was Australia even, I don't know. It was both rounds I felt were very difficult for me. So overall, this round I'm happy with how some of the guesses went. The last two, and then the other rounds I'm actually pretty happy with how they went. 18,000. I wasn't expecting that. I remember when I started playing, even when I started making videos. I think when I was doing Diverse World, no moving. Even if I could zoom in on the map, I think my scores tended to be like 15,000 or so, but now pretty much anything under 20,000 is bad. But I don't know, I'll try this again. It was actually fun. It's kind of a challenge because it's, as I said earlier, it's not only identifying where you are, but it's actually trying to find that country on the map without the borders visible. But yeah, subscribe for more, like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.